Hi there folks, just a quick one today because I've had, well, 3 parcels in the post, and well, whenever I used to watch some videos on, not just wargaming videos, but whether it's a sort of technology channel or anything like that, I always enjoy watching unboxing of parcels or whatever it may be, as long as there's nothing insidious. Yeah, I always like watching the unboxing videos. It's just something about something perhaps that's brand new, and I just really like getting parcels in the post, I think. And it's probably why I spend a small fortune on various bits and pieces. I've got my this one's I'm not sure what this one is. It's a nice stamp on it there. I do collect stamps when I can. I might keep that one actually, especially obviously when they're not dull things which have just been printed off, but proper stamps are worth keeping, I think. I've been very lucky to inherit part of my grandfather's collection of stamps. Probably do this on camera. This box cut is definitely handy. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what we've got here now. It might be the commission I've been expecting. Or something else from. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. Not a wargaming parcel actually. Let's open that up later. No. It's already putting our 3 parcels down very quickly. I didn't want to open them just because it's part of the joy of opening them. I'm struggling to get a good shot there. Sorry about the hands, I've been, well, base coating some French Fusiliers. Hope this isn't anything too boring. It's typical that I get around to making a video and just get sort of end up opening up some bills or something dreadful like that. Aha. Well, I know what this is. That's the big reveal. Some, well. Not sure what that's meant to be. That's just for packing. There we go. French Napoleonic line infantry flags, 1804 to 1812. That's exactly what I need, and there's bloody hell 3, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24 flags there. Jam-packed. There might be a second page, but if there's not, that's not a problem. No, I don't think so. If there is, and that'll do me most all French line infantry regiments that I want to do. There are some specific names. What I'll do now is try and, if there were any at Borodino, which I would imagine there'd be at least a dozen there. You know, the flags themselves, I haven't picked them because they're only specific numbers. This is just a generic list, but they might have picked, I don't know, like a common regiments that saw lots of action. I'm not sure how much thought went into it. Unfortunately, they seem to be the 1st, 2nd and 3rd battalion of actually 8 regiments. So what I'll do is definitely do one of each regiment, and then I'm not actually doing multiple battalions for my project for Borodino. I'm just representing the regiments. So yeah, I'll either sell on strips of, you know, the 2nd and 3rd battalion, or just use them. You know, who's going to look that closely at a flag, really? And you know, that means I've actually got, yeah, the full sum of, what was it, 24 flags. Yeah, I might just do that. I think it's unlikely that I'm going to be painting 3 battalions per regiment. It's a bit of a pie in the sky dream. packaging I've been keeping for, well, reuse. Now this is the, I believe, the Perry box of Russians. Ta-da! Sure, we can improve the unboxing videos if I can find a better place to place the camera. I've bought several things from this gentleman before. He's on eBay. It was a good price. Naniog 999 caliber books. Highly recommended. They all seem to be able to knock off a few quid. I don't know if they get their stuff second hand, but well, it's usually all brand new stuff. And that's what we've all been waiting for. I finally bit the bullet. I was meant to last until the first day of September, but in my defence, I ordered these thinking they would arrive then, but it's been a day or two earlier, so no, quite a few days earlier, but that's just because of the fast posting, I think. And yeah, really looking forward to building these up. Box art looks awesome. Sorry about the glare, there's very little that can be done about that. I have been wondering, I was having a little sneak peek online about 1812 uniforms for the Russians. Could anyone tell me if, you know, I'm doing pre-1812 uniforms for the French. Is this the case with the Russians, or were they actually issued their 1812 uniforms in time for Borodino? And if so, what sort of proportion? It might be mentioned in the Perry sheet, but if it's just affirmed by any of you guys who do know, I know Lee has got a Russian collection, it would be greatly appreciated. Just because I want to know where I stand and I don't want to build, assemble the wrong figures. Wow, jam-packed box. We've got 40 figures here. So, well, 48 men would be 2 battalions of 24. So I'm 8 figures short of that. But that's not a problem. I will paint up the everything, paint them all up, and I'll just add to that then. Wow. Let's see if I can show these up a bit more clearly. Some lovely head options, and I can see the fatigue caps and the cuir. I wonder if it says anything on the box. Is that how you pronounce it? Cuir? 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 So the forage caps, I know that you can just paint up a battalion in forage caps. I would be tempted to do that for one of them, especially in like a marching pose like this. They can be coming in as reserves. But yeah, it does seem to be, we've got the 1809 Kiowa, and then there's the 1812 one. So I would like to get the correct one. You know, something tells me it would be 1809 that I'd be using, even for Borodino, because they haven't, brought them in. And just in the back of the box there, it says the 1809 Kiowa continued in use alongside the 1812 pattern until late in the war. The 1811 regulation stipulated that a grenadier platoon was attached to each battalion, so that's straightforward, but it's still not particularly clear what shako is used. So Kiowa just means shako, so I'll probably just use that from now on. So any clarification on that would be really helpful. Bases, standard fare. I've actually had to buy more of these. Not for the Russians. I just had the foundry metals, but without bases. So MDF, plastic, whatever floats your boat. Some lovely flags for the Russians. 8 there, very generous of them. Ooh, I might be tempted to paint up some Russians as Marines. And then there's 3 seemingly standard regiments. And then there's a, what's up the top there? There's a colonel's flag. infantry regiments had 3 battalions each, had 2 flags. The 1st battalion carrying the colonel's flag and a coloured flag. The other battalions carried 2 coloured flags. Okay. Then the Jaegers didn't have them at all. Very interesting. I'll probably have a proper read of that. And the... oh wow. The Perrys really do go out on a limb with the organisation and the... this sort of stuff is really invaluable for the painter at least. What I like about Perry is they know who their audience are. That people who are painting, they're not just interested in the history. Though I am interested in the history as well, but I can go off and read that separately, I can order the books, do my own research. It's very much, they give you what you need, and that's what I really like about Perry. And I sent them a message the other day and they just got back to me saying that the French metals will be added to when the French plastics box comes out. So these Russians are correct for Borodino. I just need to make sure that I use the correct headgear. And I can definitely do fatigue caps, but the shakos I want to get right, that's all. Because I don't want to go back and change them. I'm aiming to go into the project quite clear in my head of what's going on. Definitely be doing a grenadier company for the battalions, and it's not clear what their light platoon is. It's called the Strelki. I'll have to look into that further. And video's coming into an end, but this is the command sprue. And I'll make another video when they're all assembled, and maybe make a start on painting. But yeah, I won't want to make a start until I know what's going on. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching, guys. All the best.